Last time on Toriko Chapter 272, the flavor stage Chi-Chi has one more gift from Michiryu for the four heavenly kings and Komatsu as a creature emerges above the ground, an octopus watermelon, capture level 265. The Octomelon will be their vehicle and tent for their journey to Gourmet World. Other beasts will have difficulty finding the creature as it hides its body and becomes a safe zone, although creatures with a higher capture level will find it eventually. Chi-Chi will also go to Gourmet World, but he'll be taking a different route. But first he has to go drinking.
Wait, what?
Yeah, let's just say Chi-Chi's not just into human girls. He's basically into anything that's female. Hence why he's going to a singles party with some female rhinoceros beetles, and apparently you can get drunk by tree sap.
Oh, well, I guess Chi-Chi's very open-minded when it comes to girls. But seriously though, Chi-Chi's kinda creepy.
Yeah, but at least he's funny.
True.
Once they received their gift, Toriko and the others headed to Toriko, the Bishokia harbor. Named after the Bishokia himself for discovering the most ingredients, and was the place where Komatsu and Toriko departed on their first journey together. A huge crowd of people were waiting for them to say farewell. Toriko and Rin say their goodbyes, with Rin taking care of their ceremony preparations, while Toriko promises to bring back God as their wedding cake.
They really are going with this wedding, aren't they?
Lunar.
Sorry, I won't question anymore, I promise. Although, God being cake, that would actually be pretty cool. I mean, stopping a war 500 years ago by sharing some cake.
With the route that Toriko and the others are taking, using their sense to ward off the beasts, Mansan plans to use this to send people and transportation to Gourmet World and bringing the ingredients back to Human World. The rest of the group say their goodbyes, Komatsu with Mouth II, who has given him whetstone apron and whetstone boots, Sunny and Ponkochi, who has given him records.
What the hell is he gonna do with records in Gourmet World?
The villagers of Sand Garden and Zebra, who by the way has no idea who they are, and finally Coco and Match. Terry, Quinn, and Kiss are also coming along for the journey, as well as Yun.
Seriously? The wall penguin going to Gourmet World?
Maybe he'll be useful in their journey or something. I don't know, I'm confused why he's going along too. But who the hell cares? The four heavenly kings and Komatsu are going to Gourmet World!
Woohoo! Finally! Oh, thank Christ! All the stuff in the human world is done. Going to Gourmet World! Woohoo!
I know, right? We're finally gonna get the full exploration of Gourmet World. It was being hyped up for months, and now we're gonna see it!
Yay! I'm so looking forward to the next chapter!
Alright, now that we got the excitement out of the way, now that their journey has finally begun, what sort of beasts will they encounter? What kind of ingredients will they discover? Will they also encounter the Bishoku Kai and Neo anytime soon? Find out at the beginning of their journey to Gourmet World in this week's chapter of Toriko.
Hey guys, LunarSpawn27 here bringing you Toriko Chapter 273, The Harbor of Evil Spirits. So the chapter begins with Komatsu and the four heavenly kings on top of the Octomelon heading towards Yutou Island in Gourmet World. Toriko, Komatsu, Coco, and Sunny were examining this tray, but it's not only just a tray, it's also a tablet computer terminal for the new capture level measuring device that Mansan gave to Toriko in the previous chapter before they left. Now how this works is it comes with a wristband which has a laser pointer attached to it. You point the laser at any ingredient or beast and the tablet will configure and display the capture level of the ingredient or the beast, along with any other relevant information. The question is, how does the tablet even know any data about any ingredient from Gourmet World? Well, according to Komatsu, the device was made based on certain ID cards, gourmet ID cards. One day, Mansan woke up one morning and next to his pillow was a case of gourmet ID cards. These gourmet ID cards not only contained data for 300,000 different human world ingredients, but also over several million ingredients from Gourmet World. Holy crap! That is a lot. But it still begs the question where the data came from and who it belonged to. This might be connected to Chiri somehow, but I feel like this belonged to either Chi-Chi or Naki Master Jiro maybe? Well, anyway, with Zebra who's just sitting on a leaf chair just relaxing, he says that only several million is not nearly enough to cover all of the ingredients in Gourmet World. Not nearly enough? Exactly how much ingredients are there in Gourmet World? Well, anyway, the group encountered their first obstacle in their journey, a giant stingray with teeth and an antenna? The hell? You know, it feels like it's been so long since Gourmet World that I totally forgot we're gonna encounter some crazy-ass beasts. So Toriko uses the capture measuring device, which is called the Riddle Chapter, to measure its capture level. This thing, apparently it's called a Wranglian, a hybrid fish beast of a ray and an anglerfish, and its capture level is 299. Well, since this thing is a higher capture level than the Octomelon, they're a bit screwed, don't you think? Although what's really weird is that they're still supposed to be in human world, so they shouldn't encounter anything that has a capture level of over 100. However, according to Coco, since they're getting close to Yutou Island, they're already within Gourmet World's vicinity, which means that some of the beasts could have made it past the poison tide and came across into the human world. So it looks like that they were gonna fight this thing off, but all of a sudden, the Wranglian gets stabbed. Is it another beast with a higher capture level? No, it got stabbed by the freaking wave. I am not kidding. The Wranglian gets stabbed by a freaking wave. How is that even possible? Well, according to Coco, they arrived at Thorn Sea. So yeah, if you haven't put two and two together, in Thorn Sea, the waves are thorns. So the four Heavenly Kings' first opponent isn't going to be some beast, it is the ocean itself. That is actually pretty cool. So they get to work fighting against the waves, while Komatsu is safe inside the house, Zebra with a voice missile, Sunny with a super frygashi, Coco with a new technique called Netsu Dokuho, a heat poison cannon, and Toriko with a knife. Now, Toriko's knife was able to slice multiple thorn waves, but he notices something sitting on one of the waves, and it happens to be a frog with a Fu Manchu stash, wearing a backpack, sipping on some tea. Huh. You know, I know we're gonna see some weird things in Gourmet World, but I didn't think we would see something like this. So Toriko tries to use the Riddle Chapter to measure its capture level, but the frog disappears. Okay, either that is an illusion or that's one hell of a fast frog. Now, while Toriko was contemplating what the hell did he just see, Coco, Sunny, and Zebra are still fighting off against the thorn waves. After some time has passed, the Octomelon finally made it out of Thorn Ocean. Komatsu is relieved, Sunny is exhausted, and Zebra's just laughing, having a great time. With Toriko, he's deep in thought thinking what the hell was up with that frog. But Coco tells everyone that they made it to the third entrance of Gourmet World, Yutou Island, also known as the Harbor of Evil Spirits. And we see an ocean completely covered with shipwrecks and skeletons of multiple gourmet beasts. Not only that, but there are ships floating up in the sky in this misty, spirally cloud. According to Coco, Yutou Island is a continent of mist that deceives any possible invaders. It's said that even ships with the latest technology and tools will find themselves run aground without ever seeing a glimpse of shore once lost. Okay, then how does that explain the ships that are floating in the mist? Also, Yutou Island happens to be the most dangerous route to Gourmet World. Why didn't they pick an easier route? Why go for the most dangerous one? I mean, Mansan is going to use their route to send people and transport to gather ingredients from Gourmet World back to Human World. Well, anyway, Toriko notices a ship of evil spirits waving at them, and he's not kidding because there is a ship of skeletons waving at them. Well, actually, they're not really ghosts according to Toriko, but we don't know what the hell these things are. I mean, seriously, they're skeletons? They're dead? They shouldn't even be waving. You know what? I think this is an illusion created by the mist. But there is one thing that's bugging me. What the fuck is up with that frog? That's the second time we've seen that thing. I'm pretty sure that thing is important, otherwise Shimabukuro wouldn't have bothered to show us this thing not once but twice. Also, since the frog is on the ship, does this mean that the ship isn't an illusion and those really are skeletons waving at them? Oh my god, 15 pages in and I already have so many questions right now. Let's preoccupy ourselves with a quick geography lesson thanks to Chi-Chi's info. Okay, So in Gourmet World, there are 8 major continents, and they are divided into different areas. The first continent that they're going to is Area 8, which happens to be connected above Yutou Island. Not only that, but Area 8 happens to be where Acacia Salad Air resides. 8 different dishes from Acacia's full course, 8 different continents, 1 dish from each continent. Wait a minute, I just realized something. There are 8 King of Beasts, right? What if each continent contains 1 different kind of king? So does this mean that the 4 Heavenly Kings and Komatsu will not only try to find Acacia's full course menu, but also encounter one of the 8 King of Beasts in each continent? That would be really cool. So anyway, they reached the island and the Octomelon was about to take its step, but the tentacle just went through and there was no land and the Octomelon start falling, and the chapter ends with the title of the new arc, Gourmet World Menu 1, Air. So yeah, that is Toriko chapter 273. What did I think? Honestly, I thought this was a decent chapter. This was basically their journey towards one of the entrances to Gourmet World, Yutou Island. It's a very interesting island, that's for sure. And I did like seeing the Thorn Sea and that Ranglian. However, this does raise some questions. First of all, who does the Gourmet IDs used to create the Riddle Chapter belong to? We don't know that for sure. It might have been Naki Master Jiro, it could have been Chi-Chi for all we know, but I think this probably has something to do with Ichiryu. Another thing which I find a big WTF moment for me, that damn frog. What is its purpose and what is it doing here, and why did Shimabukuro show us this? I don't know, but I know this might have some sort of importance towards maybe Acacia Salad Air, I don't know. Maybe it's a friend of Chi-Chi for all we know. Maybe it's a talking frog with a Fu Manchu stash, I don't freaking know. This is just gonna bug me until we know what the hell this frog thing is. Seeing the 4 Heavenly Kings dealing with the Thorn Sea, I thought it was pretty cool, although I thought it was even more cool seeing Coco's new techniques, a heat poison cannon. I thought that was interesting. However, this was just a brief action scene, so it's nothing like too major to get hyped over, but we'll probably get to see some really cool action once they encounter some crazy ass beasts in Gourmet World. Although the crazy thing is there was no land in the island, so I don't know if they were like been floating on a cloud this entire time. I don't know, maybe it's got something to do with this mist. Well, who knows what's gonna happen. And from what it looks like, they're going to explore each and every continent to discover Acacia's full course. The first one being the Salad of Air. Now, if I recall correctly, Ichiryu's group, they were in Slow Rain Hills trying to find Acacia Salad Air. So maybe they're going to the same location where Ichiryu, Atashino, and Milk the First were. But then again, we don't know if Slow Rain Hills is the location to Acacia Salad. I will be interested in seeing what air will look like and what kind of salad this thing is. So yeah, overall, I thought this chapter was good. It was a decent read, and finally they've arrived on Gourmet World. The new first arc of Gourmet World has begun, the Air arc. That's what I'm going to call it for now. So who knows what might happen, but I am looking forward to seeing more of this. So yeah, that is Toriko chapter 273. Tell me guys, what did you think of this week's chapter? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Any ideas what the hell was up with that frog and to Toriko and the others finding air? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe to more videos. Also be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google+. So yeah, that is Toriko chapter 273. Bleach chapter review will be out tomorrow. I'm Lunar Spawn 27 and I will see you guys later. Bye.